Barney, What a World We Share is a Barney special from 1999, directed by Stephen Feldman. And I have to say, this is pretty spectacular. It's all about sharing, and it's all about different places in the world. And it starts off with Baby Bop and BJ fighting over this cardboard box. They both want to play with it, and they're told that it's better to share. And if they don't want to play with the same thing in the same way at the same time, then they can take turns with it. And that's maybe a more practical solution. So I like that it offered some problem solving that may appeal to children depending on whether they want to share or want to take turns. And of course, we have various songs about sharing and being nice. There are various lessons about manners, which is always something that's worth reminding children about. And we also have a look at different parts of the world because Stella leaves behind her suitcase, so Barney and the gang have to go to different places where she's been to try and find her, and that takes them to places like France and Canada and Mexico. And yeah, there are some stereotypes in there, but I think it definitely helps to give a general sense of the differences in culture. But yeah, I think there are definitely some stereotypes, but nothing too bad. And we have some really lovely costumes when we sing some songs. For example, in France, Alouette is obviously one of the songs, which gives it a bit of variety and makes it just a little bit different. The costumes are great to look at. The set designs are amazing. The street scenes feel really immersive. And all throughout it, we have this constant theme of sharing, of having manners, and basically being aware of other people around you and how you might be affecting them, which I think is definitely something that's worth focusing on. The songs, to name just a few personal favourites, Have a Snack, which is so ridiculously addictive, Silly Songs, Mexican Hat Dance, I think, and Alouette, of course. And there were a couple of other songs that I hadn't heard of before, but none of them were bad. They were all quite engaging. Some of them had some decent dance moves that young viewers can hopefully, copy along with and get moving to. Definitely a really solid, really good special. I feel like they could have maybe done two separate specials. One focusing on sharing and manners, and one focusing on different places in the world, because I feel like they didn't start to travel to other places until maybe halfway through, give or take, and I think they could have spent a bit more time exploring other places. However, what we got was pretty good. The snow looked really awesome, and the Mountie in Canada was a great character as well. So definitely a really good special. Not the most specifically nostalgic for me, not too many songs I remember from my childhood, but watching it as an adult, I have a real appreciation for how educational it is, how fun it is, how well, the set designs are and the costumes. Visually, it's a very engaging special. So I have to say, all things considered, What a World We Share is a pretty decent Barney special.